Hello my lovelies, it's Sako to me. I think I'm also writing supernatural horror under the name Cass Voight. Today I am going to be doing the story idea tag. I was tagged by WordsFall. What is your current story idea that you are working on right now? A hitman becomes a powerful mage and must end the vampire progenitor of his bloodline. Do your ideas begin with characters, plot, world building, or something else entirely? Enzo is an example of how I come up with a character first and then I build the world around him. How do you puzzle piece your story elements together? Do you start with the ending and make your way to the beginning, or vice versa? I have a 30-beat beat sheet that I put together in like 2014 or something like that. And I update it every couple of years when I learn a new structure. I don't come up with the ending, I let the ending come up organically. The hardest thing is coming up with the third plot point. Once I come up with the third plot point, everything just falls into place. How do you know when you want to keep or dump a story idea? I don't really make crappy characters, so a lot of times if I play a character for more than a year, I feel like I know them well enough to write them. Panda was an exception. For Hope's Chest, she was for a one-shot, a mage one-shot ages ago, and I liked the design so much that I was like, oh, I should write a book about her because I like her. How much of your original idea for your story is actually used once everything is finished? Quite a bit of it, actually. Because my outlines are so rough, I usually end up adding scenes as opposed to taking them out. Do you share your book ideas with friends or keep them a secret? Here's how the current story idea works. It was a 5-year mage game involving me, my sister, my mother, my father, and my brother was the GM. Or the storyteller, whatever you want to call it. And so I involve all of those characters in my book. So every once in a while I will bounce ideas off of my mother, who plays Tai, and I make sure that I am writing her to justice, like to, you know, up to standard. Have any of your book ideas originated with a dream or a nightmare? Okay, so I used to write scripty things, like stories, really brief things, like RPing with myself basically, when I was in like 6th grade, and that was based on an anime and a combination of my nightmares. So it was like nightmares plus Tokoru, you know, like mixed together. It was weird. It was really weird and dark. Weird and dark. Have you ever had an idea for a story but then see a similar premise in a book, TV show, movie, media, etc.? I don't know that it's the same, but it's enough to make me wonder if I should release my thing. Like, I've been working on Damned Hitman since before I knew there was the Dresden Files, and I was like, oh, another white guy becoming a mage and doing investigatory stuff with like supernatural bits and whatnot. Like, maybe I shouldn't release this story. The zombie story, I have a graphic novel that I'm working on, and then The Walking Dead came out, and I was like, oh man, and then there was this huge zombie boom, and then it went down, and here I am with my script going, I don't know if I should even do this story, and I don't know if I should even release it, and it, boo. Have any of your favorite movies or TV shows sparked ideas for scenes in your books? Wow, that wind is really doing its thing out there. Goddamn. I get inspired by like documentaries, like historical documentaries. I really like playing around with timelines and history, and those inspire like certain scenes and certain plots for like my projects. Absolutely. What's the oldest or first idea that you remember coming up with / writing down? I'm not gonna lie, it's probably that weird scripty thing that I was doing that was like anime plus nightmares. That was probably the first one that I had like lots of pages of. So I went to a smart kid school, and they, like a governor's school kinda, and they made me make like accordion books and stories and stuff, mostly short stories in the form of a book, which, you know, I wasn't like writing novels or anything. So that was the story idea tag. If you liked this video, please give it a like. And if you want to see the more things that I'm going to do, which I'm going to try and do like 3 times a week in the month of April, maybe possibly, I'm going to try. And I will catch you guys on the flip side.